Hey, welcome to the channel. My name is Eric, and today we're going to do a diagnostic on this machine here. You know about as much as I do on it. The guy dropped it off, said he couldn't get it to run. So let's go through what we normally do on a diagnostic. Okay, start with compression. What I have here is compression tester, spark tester, 3/8 drive, and my set of spark plug socket and a regular screwdriver to pop this plug wire off, and that takes the real small ones. All we're going to want to do is just take the plug out, wow, that plug shouldn't be in that tight. Don't over tighten your plugs. Put them in snug and then give them a tap. That's all they take. What I'm doing is I'm looking at that plug visually, okay? And what I'm seeing is it's all wet for one thing. It's got a decent gap, but it's flooded. I can smell fuel and it smells old. So what we're going to do is we're going to put spark tester in it and see what we can get for compression. Alright, this is the easy start. So all you got to do is just set it like that and go we've got 125. Plenty enough to run this. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to test fire. And all I'm checking is just the coil, just to see if the coil is producing a good hard hit. That spark plug doesn't need to be tight. Some of these can be a bugger. Take it in, around, and down. All right. Oh, what am I doing here? This into here. And then this on the plug. You got good fire. Now here's the other thing that I do. It doesn't matter who it is. I'm sorry, but I've learned my lesson at this shop way too many times that you can't always trust the fuel. That looks and smells nasty. I'm trying to clear out the system by pushing the primer bulb, but it's pushing the excess fuel back in. Alright, now we know we've got a fresh tank. I've got some all mixed up right here. I mixed up last Friday, so it's less than a week old. There, she's got good there. See, it runs. On that note, you guys have a great day. I'm going to put this back together, I think.